Hi, this is Steve Goranson with Action Coach Business Coaching, and welcome to the Jacksonville Business Spotlight Series. The purpose of our Business Spotlight is to interview local business owners and entrepreneurs and promote them on our social channels, as well as provide our audience and them with a little bit of coaching and advice as well. So this is a free service that we are offering because if every small business is strong, our economy and community is strong as well. So today I have the pleasure of speaking with Wilfred Torres with Wegotchu Enterprise and Ovderflow Health Alliance. So welcome to the program, Wilfred. It's great to have you on today.
Hello, guys. Thank you.
Well, why don't we just start out? Why don't we start out by introducing yourself and tell us a little bit about your background?
My background is basically I was born in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and I was raised here in Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, most of all my life. I graduated from the University of North Florida with a degree in community development organizing, and I also have passion and a basic background in community development and organizing in the nonprofit field. So
Okay.
I'm just very passionate about that right now.
So tell us a little bit about the two organizations that you're involved with.
So the two organizations that I'm involved with are both nonprofit organizations, both intended with the focus of meeting the needs of the community. One is it's in the medical realm, it's an infectious disease clinic, and I am the program manager for their community resource center. The other is basically a social enterprise that was started in 2015, where we do different events for low-income children and families throughout the Northeast Florida. And so with that being said, we just wrapped up with our 6th annual back to school drive.
Awesome. So tell me, how'd you get involved in these organizations?
Basically, I wanted to start off by saying it was all God-given, but then at the same time, it was a decision that I made in my life by witnessing what was going on in my own community, and I wanted to make a difference.
So tell us, who do these two organizations serve?
So these two organizations serve low-income children and families, helping to meet all the needs, all the all-around needs that a typical family or an individual may need.
So go into a little bit more detail on that. Tell us about that.
Okay, so for example, as we talk in the medical realm and in the middle of COVID-19, we are receiving an excess amount of people coming in to get the needs of all-around services such as food distribution, clothes distribution, most importantly, financial education and career development. And so that's what I'm big on. I serve with a passion and have a lot of background in career development and financial education as I did in my previous job. So those are the people who I serve, is basically the ones who are in need and who are coming in through the doors needing different types of needs.
Okay, so you're helping people with COVID or testing?
Right. So in the medical realm, over here at Ovderflow, we just became a primary care facility. As I mentioned, we started off as an infectious disease clinic, but now we have grown into a full primary care facility, which has led us to have professional physicians on staff every day. So it's not every other day or just once a week. Now it's every day, Monday through Friday, where we have on-staff physicians. So on that case, members are now, and people from from the community are now able to come in, and if they feel like they have the symptoms of COVID, they can get tested, or if they feel like they want to get vaccinated, they can get vaccinated, because we've just been granted with access to all that just to meet more needs.
Right. So through COVID, the clinic there you've been able to evolve into
Correct.
what you are now. So any other areas that you had to do differently that now, because of COVID or whatever, that's had benefited you and your clients?
I mean, to tell you the truth, the evolved is the perfect word to use, because since COVID, believe it or not, we have not shut our doors. We've always kept our doors open. So that means that we have had an influx of people way, 2 times, 3 times, maybe 4 times as much more than what we usually have.
Wow.
with that being said, as we evolved, we actually adapted to meet the needs and then at the same time grow different realms. So we started off with a clinic. Now we have a community resource center. Now we have a community cafe. And just down the block, we just got a nonprofit food pantry, which is like a nonprofit grocery store where individuals can shop for free and get the food that they need. So
That is awesome.
basically, it's all God given, like I said.
That's perfect. They say, smart people learn from their mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes of others. So maybe what mistakes have you made along the way that maybe you're willing to share with other entrepreneurs out there that they could learn from your experience?
Some of the mistakes, I guess one that stands out is I'm a yes man, so I'm always wanting to have a solution or wanting to go ahead and try to help as fast as I can. When in reality, you sometimes have to step back, evaluate the situation, and come at it a different way. So sometimes, you try to save the world when you have to take it a step at a time.
Okay, I really appreciate that lesson. No matter what type of business you're in, I think that's a really important lesson that most entrepreneurs really have to take to heart.
And yeah, and thank you. And real quick, I just wanted to explain really fast the evolution of Wegotchu because that
Oh,
has grown
please.
in itself. Since the beginning, like I said, we started off as a nonprofit community-based organization doing different events for the kids in the community, for the families in the community. We have now evolved asking, and I'm very religious, so I ask God, what do you want out of this? What's the next step? How can I expand it? What's going to be the next expansion? And so now meeting the needs of COVID, I have a virtual academy. So Wegotchu is actually an online virtual academy. It has grown into a virtual academy that I'm learning all about. It's taken me a whole year to go ahead and get that started. It's already started and we have already enrolled students as of January.
Hmm.
But this online academy allows students from 9th through 12th grade to take US accredited classes and graduate with a high school diploma. So it's not just a GED program, it's an actual high school diploma certificate, accredited certificate from the United States of America that anybody in the world can take. So it's not even in the United States, but it's anybody in the world, they can take this online academy and get their accreditation. So I'm
So
very, very happy for that, but I'm also learning all about that because it just started in
yeah,
January. So I'm excited.
yeah, that sounds exciting. So how can people connect with you and find and learn more about these organizations?
You can go in both routes. So with Ovderflow Health Alliance, you can go to www.overflowhealthalliance.org, learn all about the infectious disease world and clinic and what we do. You can also go on the Facebook page because we are always posting different events and different things that we have in the community. We always post it to our Facebook page with under Ovderflow Health Alliance. And then with Wegotchu, it's www.wegotchulearning.org, and that's the actual website where you can go and visit the academy, but also learn about Wegotchu in itself, learn about me and how I came up, and then get started with whatever we can help you out with. Wegotchu also has a Facebook as well, so.
All right, that is fantastic. So let's just finish off and just tell us what's really inspiring you most these days.
One of my most inspirations is basically set an example for my son. I have a 10-year-old son who he basically I started this when I almost started his journey, So like he was born in 2011. I started my the back to school drive in 2015. And I was just sitting in my neighborhood and I wanted something better for not only my kid, but for the people in the community. And that was the biggest inspiration was, I want something better for the younger generation that comes before me. Yeah.
All right, well, fantastic.
Or comes after me. Sorry.
No worries, no worries. So thank you very much for joining us today, Wilfred. And for those entrepreneurs out there, if you want to share your story, please contact us here at the Jacksonville Business Spotlight. And I'm Steve Goranson with Action Coach Business Coaching, working with real people to get real results, helping them to work smarter, not harder, so they can enjoy more life. Have a great day.